Blessings, beautiful Sagittarius. I just felt guided to do an additional reading for you all. You all have been so amazing in commenting and liking and connecting with us. And my heart just opens to you. And for that reason, I'm going to listen to this guidance and let's see what additional information is coming through for you this month. Let's get started. All right, so let's see what's coming through. All right, so we're starting with the eight, and this is the embodiment level of the eight, meaning that it's no longer just in your thoughts, it's a knowing, right? It's not just something you're thinking, it's something that you know on a deep level, right? You know it in your body, you know it in your cells. And this is that abundance and flow, and I'm just feeling that for, this is a general reading, but I'm just feeling for a lot of you that you're starting to feel the magic in all of your hard work. You're starting to see the abundance coming to you. And it could even be that you're getting some new ideas around how to kind of ease your life, how to keep it in that beautiful flow. And I'm also hearing for some of you, it's as simple as this is a priority for you to keep your life in flow, that you're listening to what do I want to put my energy into and what am I taking myself out of so that I can stay in that beautiful flow with my truth, with the internal divine system. All right, I'm going to see what code you have with this. And you're getting the three. So this is definitely a creation energy. I love this card because if you notice, it kind of looks like an arrow, and the arrow is going right into the eight, that beautiful flow, synchronicities, and that this is a focus for you to stay in creation of what it is that you're focusing on. And for some of you, because we're in this kind of Libra energy, it could be that some of you are focusing on relationships and how to keep them in a beautiful flow and they're not getting stagnant, and that you're focusing on how to bring some creative energy into that. Let's keep going. This is what is being reflected back to you. So this can be a reflection of your thoughts. It can be a reflection of others. It could be a reflection of that, a significant relationship or family, friends. And so what you'll notice here is that there's this three energy that is the arrow of creativity held in divine flow. And then what's being reflected back to you is also a three, because anytime there's two energies, there's always three. There's always that divine intelligence. And that's what I'm really feeling is when you're experiencing your life, you're seeing the information there, but you're also holding space for that other energy, that other intelligence of the divine. And because of this, you're able to navigate maybe some hurdles in a faster way because you're not just seeing the hurdle, you're seeing the hurdle and then you're also seeing the solution because you're able to not entertain the hurdle so much that it becomes bigger. You see what needs to be seen, and then you immediately allow information to come through to guide you through this. Right. And if this isn't your experience, this may be something that you want to bring into your experience is how much energy am I putting into the problem, or how much energy am I putting into meeting my reality in where it's at versus seeing reality as a stepping stone to ascending beyond the experience and experiencing it through the divine. And here you have another too. So for some of you, this is definitely about a relationship. I'm really feeling that strongly here with this double two, communication. And where am I communicating from? Am I communicating from my heart space? Or am I going back into old traumas or old patterns and communicating from there? Am I communicating where I want to be heading? Or am I communicating from bringing up the past, is what I'm hearing here. And the answer is always to allow the information to be seen. It doesn't mean that we deny our past. It just means that we see, oh, I just picked up some traumas from my past in this relationship or maybe another relationship, and I'm experiencing a trigger or something similar right now. I'm going to choose not to repeat a pattern, and I'm going to invite the divine to pour into me, awaken within my heart space, and I'm going to bring my consciousness into that space. And I'm going to look at me, I'm like losing my voice right now. Let me take a drink. This isn't always easy to do, is what I'm hearing, and why I got choked up right there, because sometimes to go into our heart space and step back and recenter into that divine frequency and speak from there means that sometimes we have to say we're sorry, that we showed up in our trauma, and it's time to reconnect in heart to heart instead of trauma to trauma. And I am also hearing for some of you, this may be a brand new relationship, and that the question here is, do I want to connect to this person from my traumas, or do I want to connect to this person in how we are going to move forward and creating something beyond the connection of trauma? Because if you really think about it, so often we connect to people through their traumas. And really think about that. Why is that true for you? And why is that true for the collective? Why do we feel that connecting to people on the emotional level of trauma brings us closer? Because we're seen in a space of vulnerability. But what if it is that the vulnerability is the ability to put all of that aside and not have any connection but the purest place of your heart to their heart, and that you self-discover within each other what it is to create connection beyond what's happened in the past? I'm going to leave it in that because that's what came through. I hope that that lights you up in some way of self-discovering relationships in a new way. Okay, so this is what you're not seeing, is that the information, the guidance is there. I just heard for some of you, you may be considering leaving a relationship or jumping into a relationship, and you're kind of waiting for that divine yes. And what I'm hearing here is that the message has been given. Are you listening to the message? And if you're listening and you don't like it, a new message isn't going to come. The message is not going to change. It's just waiting for you to kind of bring that into your heart, let it settle in so that you can create that choice from a place of feeling grounded in what the message was. Because until you're really grounded in that divine yes or the divine no or the divine action, we don't necessarily want to take action, because then we step back and we start to doubt ourselves. I wasn't ready. What am I doing? And all of that comes. And what this card is saying is that you know the answer. Spend some time with it until you feel really grounded in it. and you're ready to take action. And that's okay because you're doing that with awareness. That's between you and the divine. Just, and you could even say in this moment, okay, divine, I hear you. I hear the guidance. Help me integrate this guidance in a level where I can step forward in a place of power and that I can continue to follow the guidance outside of my fear. Support me, pour into me. Okay. And you're getting the 33. My masters. Okay. So the guidance is there. This is a place of mastery for you, is to know the guidance is there, being honest about where you are in the guidance, and then waiting to hold the guidance in a place of mastery. And then it is spoken, the action is taken, whatever the next step of that guidance is, if you will. And part of your experience is that you are a master in listening to guidance. And part of mastery is being honest on how we are holding that guidance before action is taken. And really rest in that, knowing that it's okay to take some time for you to self actualize in an action or a choice. Okay, let's keep going. This is your co creation space. Okay, so you're getting the embodiment level of the one. This is a transmission. This is a transmission that is activating every cell of your body for that new beginning, that reset into a higher frequency. And you are really, really being held in this new energy. So whether this is a beginning energy or an ending, because either way, you're experiencing kind of that new frequency. I want to see what DMT code you're getting. Another one. Okay, so you're definitely, your co-creation space is to allow this ending and opening that new beginning, because this really is the new beginning. So if it's happening because you already had the ending maybe a while ago and now you're stepping into something new, or you just ended something and you're opening up to, oh my gosh, what's next? This is your co-creation with the divine, is being willing to sit in the frequency of your heart space and allowing your body to attune to this higher frequency that you're in. And sometimes that experience is kind of quiet, right? Because we haven't fully self-actualized in this new beginning. And this is saying you are in a new beginning, and honor yourself in holding consciousness in the shift that just happened, and allow this new beginning to fully embody. Oh, just a moment. Okay, I was just shown that if you step back, there's also two ones here, which is the 11, which is the ability to hold consciousness outside of your programming. You are in a huge reset, right? You're in this new space. And what this is saying is that when you need support to not go back into the way you did it before, or back into those old traumas and wounds, or the programmed experience, just call in that frequency of the divine, that Christ conscious energy, and ask to have that experience in this new beginning. What is it like to start something new and not pull from your past? And the divine will pour into you. That energy will activate within you so that you have somewhere to go consciously. I love this. Okay, so this is your particles of possibility and overflow. You are just being poured into, Sagittarius. You are being poured into. The messages are always there for you. You are held. You are, this 8 that you're kind of feeling is going to continue to amplify. I'm feeling it's you're on a treasure hunt, right? It's like the divine is always giving you exactly what you need to keep going to the next and to the next and to the next. And as long as you continue to trust in that, and this is the embodiment level of the seven, so you are trusting in that. And it doesn't mean that maybe you're not having fear, but the trust is stronger, right? It's like put the ego in the back seat, give it some candy, a little toy to play with, and just stay centered. And I know what it is to go back where I was. I'm going forward, and I don't know what that is, but I'm willing to sit in the guidance of the divine for the direction of how to move forward. And you are being poured into. The five is supporting that. So you will continue to shift and move into this next beautiful frequency that is guiding you. And I just can hardly wait to see what's going to come for your probability. Oh, so beautiful. This is such a beautiful card. So this is the mastery level of creation. It's the mastery level of that holding reflection in the divine frequency. You can see there's a little triangle here. So all of this is it being woven and created, and it's that divine intelligence is creating this beautiful system for you to experience. But you are right here. This is your focus. Like this is where your focus is, because this is where your focus should be. This is your reset. But no, all of this is being built for you to experience. And it's this beautiful web of divine energy. It's a beautiful web of creation. But your focus is just what's being given to you. Stay focused, create the changes that are being asked of you. Wait for the next sign, wait for the next step of guidance, but knowing that it's already in creation. Like this is so beautiful. It, what was I just saying? It's already in creation. And this, if the four is creation, it's something that is broken the surface and it is in form. This is more solid than you think it is, because you are only having a small portion of what this really is. There may be like, oh my gosh, am I doing this right? Am I making the right choices? Can I actually step into a creation with myself and the divine or another person and create something that's never been created just by following the breadcrumbs? And the answer is absolutely. And not only is the answer yes, but it is already in form. You're just not seeing it yet because your consciousness hasn't hit how big this really is. Okay, I just feel like we have to do a hallelujah in this because full body chills. I am super excited for you. Let's go ahead and code you. So if you want to put your hands on your heart space, we're just going to upgrade your divine software system to hold this beautiful frequency so that you can experience what it is to create through the intelligence of that divine frequency within you, letting go of all the past traumas, those karma patterns. It's all just in the past. There's nothing to clear. There's nothing to let go of. It's just where's my focus? Am I focused on the intelligence of the divine guidance, or am I focused on my fears? All right. So we are activating the DNA codes of 3, 2, 33, 1, 5, 4. Just feeling those codes as they activate in every cell of your body, ascending your DNA, ascending your physical form to hold a higher frequency pattern. Just feeling your body as it raises in frequency, turning on that divine guidance and support. Beautiful. And then just resting in that, surrendering consciousness. You can even see your consciousness being uploaded into your beautiful software system of the divine that is your body. All right, my beauties, my lovely men that are listening, I am sending you all so much love and a great big hug. And definitely let me know if this resonates, what part of your life that you're intuiting in this reading. And I look forward to connecting with you again. Lots of love, big hugs.